Ah, everybody, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Again, your boy United, the hard man 876, and yes. In response to all of the message them when me I get, and all of the message them on have to say about my side, and yeah, my side not good, and on the must did I go lose, and etc. When I see things like that, I laugh because this are the same. Me I get message from people where swear down say, you see me I say like for them side they go finish above my side. The Chelsea fans and Liverpool fans and all of that, and like them dep on my back now, them dep on my case because my side lose one match in the last God knows how many games. Like this is my, and I'm proud to say this is my first time since I've started my fan reaction channel. This is the first time I've been doing a post-match analysis or post-match reasoning, because members I would say that way I start call it. The first time I do one because my team lose. Like this is the first time we've had a negative result since I've started my YouTube channel, and you get me, I say like if this channel has the longevity that I want it to have, there are going to be a lot more. But you get me, I say like after a good run of like what 11 match or 10 match or whatever, I don't even remember right now, it's been so long. At the first time this one can say, yeah, no, get me out. You get me, I say like, yeah, my side lose. Alright. Fair. My side lose to 10 man. Fair. However, I could go into the match first. So the first half was one of the most dramatic halves of football. Like, not the most, but one of the most dramatic half of football me ever see in that season. Yeah. Like it was just chaotic. Red card and then penalty against we and we concede, and it was a lot. Like it was just a lot. You get me saying the first half there. I will not lie to you. Our midfield, for some weird reason, the double pivot with Casemiro and Menu, and I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. While the match was being played, I was at work. I was working, so I could not get to watch the match with a certain level of attention, or the certain like when you sit down on a Saturday and it's a weekend and you don't have anything doing, you give a level of attention to the match. Like your eyes are glued onto it. My eyes could not have been glued onto the match today, because again, me at work. But based off of the little bits and pieces of me that pick up, the control that we used to have in the midfield with Casemiro and Menu, it looked like it's not really that commanding anymore. It's not really there. And this is not to say that the players are losing quality or anything, but they look, I don't want to say tired, but they don't look as upbeat and as alert as they used to. Like, I don't know, something with the midfield. Something with the midfield. Them just never look as clinical and as, like the way them used to move the ball fast and everything. Forgive me, I am tired. Like the words aren't really coming to me right now, but I'm sure to get what I put down. Like it just wasn't at the levels today, like at all. You get me? I say I think Bruno was carrying the team a bit today, in terms of just like that quality in the mid part of the pitch. And again, guys, I said from the starting or from the inception of this channel that the channel is going to be one of positivity, in a sense. Like we're not here to tear down the players. We're not here to bully them and tear them down and tarnish them. Like that's not what my channel is about, at least. You get me? I say if that's the type of content that you want, then there are several other United fan reaction channels that you can watch that they specialize in that. Me not do that. You get me? I say, especially after so many wins and then one loss. You get me? I say like it would be unfair for me to just get up now and dip on the player them case like that. You get me? I say, Sesko looked hungry, but it just wasn't going his way today. Like, it really wasn't going his way today. Same with Mbeumo. I think Cunha played well. But again, like the levels weren't there. You get me? I say, and this just ties back into the whole thing that I was saying in one of my previous videos, where I was like, I don't know if it's true. Read the reports of our training sessions. We've reduced the quantity of training sessions, and up the intensity, but it doesn't look the same as when Carrick just took over. And again, I might be reading into things like way too much. You get me? I say, like, I overthink it or whatever, but something looks like I can't put a finger upon it. Like, it's just not commanding, and me, I wonder if it's a case where, you know, like when a new manager steps in and there's a change in the style of play and everything. Like, you know, teams, it might take teams by surprise for the first couple of matches, but then after a while, like after a run of games, you get to pick up on certain little tendencies and practices. You get me? So like you get to pick up a style of play. I'm not sure if it's a case where they must start for, like, I don't know, like, figure way out in a sense. I want to hope that's not it, and I genuinely don't even think that's what it is. But like it when he just took over, we were tearing teams apart like rapidly, like and then again, it could be a case where we're playing different types of teams. So, you know, Arsenal, who is going to knock the ball around you and come at you quick, is different from like an Everton, who's going to let you have the ball and play a low block. So I guess that has to contribute to it as well. But the play isn't as quick, or the teams aren't allowing us to counter attack in the way that we did when Carrick just took over. So yeah, more than likely it's a case where they must start to find and say, alright, Carrick ball is this type of ball, and we're going to prevent the speed of the counter attacks by doing XYZ. The second half, I think the team looks slightly better, but Manchester United definitely did not play football like they were playing against a team with 10 men on the pitch. At one point, the whole Newcastle there moved the ball, it looked like we did a play with 10 men. And I'm sorry, and that sounds a bit harsh and everything, but it's just the reality. Newcastle there knocked the ball at one point in a one way where it's like at them they'll have more man on the pitch than we, and that's insane to me. Like, there's no way that's supposed to happen at all as a big professional football team. No, again, I don't want to tear into players. I'm not here to, you get me, I say, like, make their jobs any harder than it needs to be. But Tyrell Malacia, you have blood on your hands today. When I don't even remember I don't know the player name. No disrespect to the Newcastle players, but I don't know if his name Osalu or Massa or whatever his name is, the person who scored the goal to win the match for Newcastle. When he was tearing it down on the right flank, Malacia, you took way too long to close down your man, and there's absolutely no way the man should have just breezed past you like that. You made that way too easy. That was like a vacation for him. As easy as Sunday morning. There's no way you should have made the man pass you like that, bro. Come on. Standards, quality. This is Manchester United. I remember when Malacia just came to the club, because he was at Eric Ten Hag signing. I remember when he just came to the club and we played Liverpool. And I think his first tackle was against Mo Salah. And me I say, yeah, that little youth has show levels. And I'm not saying at all, because I know he hasn't been playing regularly and all of that. So that's why I'm not even too like rip into Malacia as a player. You get me I say? But come on, bro. We have to do better right there. So come on, Malacia. You just allowed that man to just breeze past you. You never did that close him down. You give him this one bag of space. And then my thing is, you have to be aware, bro. You have to be aware of the situation. If you even are gonna say you're not gonna close him down, it cannot be when there's so much space behind you. He's on his strong foot. The basics of defending, bro. Defending 101. If you're defending against somebody who is left-footed, try your best to put them on their right foot. Try your best to put them on the weaker foot. You're showing this man, you're literally showing this man the space for going for cutting upon him left foot. How? One of the poorest goals them that we ever concede. One of the poorest goals we've ever conceded. And people are gonna talk about Lamens could have done better, etc. etc. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this is not me making excuses for Lamens. Maybe he could have done better, maybe. But that's a damn good shot, and then he never should have been able to get the space to make that shot in the first place, man. Last year, poor defending, bro. Poor defending, poor. Come on, man. Come on. Get your head into the game, you're fresh. You're one of the freshest man them on the field. You came on as a sub, you're fresh. Show the facts that you're fresh. This man take you on the wing and just, my God, breeze past it like he just never did it. Like, come on, bro. Listen, me not gutted about the result. You get me? I say I would have accepted a draw. I would be much more pleased with a win. We're lucky that Aston Villa drop points. I wouldn't even say that a drop point still. That is yeah, but we go again. You get me? I say, like, it's a hard knock on the chin. The first defeat for Michael Carrick since he was interim head coach in 2021, and to me that's a damn good record. But yeah, I think some of the players really let us down today, and man, them don't make this be a turn or a change in results and change in trajectory. You get me? So, like, look at what happened today. Take note of the things that we cannot do in the next match, and then we'll press forward. GGMU. You get me? I say. But yeah, I'm driving right now, and party I get kind of drastic, so I cut the video short right. So everybody big up on yourself, stay safe, and yeah, we couldn't pay attention to the bag of noise we make. Like, everybody, them been want to lose, them been since they carried up on a run. We're going on a third now. It look kind of guaranteed to get Champions League football. Yeah, everybody depend on case and thing, but we not really hear the noise we make. Most of the people them we make the noise, they're below us on the table. You get me? I say. So, business on one, say. United, the hard man needs 76 to sign out. Book back.